Basically what happened on Easter Monday, I was just sitting here, Jackie was vacuuming the floor and she said, "Tony, I can't move my left leg." And I got up to go to her and held her, and she just dropped with a seizure. And that was the first we knew of anything that was wrong. And they did a CAT scan, found a tumour, and operated the next day. But they couldn't remove it all. Our whole life changed from that day forward. And how long did they give you? They basically said that
3 months to 14 months.
Yeah.
And we bought a caravan and a bigger car to go and do some, retiree stuff.
Yeah.
But that's gone out the window.
They did another scan and found that the tumour had become aggressive, and it was more than double the size it was originally. And at that point they stopped that chemotherapy and started another different type of chemo. And a month into that, they pulled the plug on it. They said she was too sick. I believe Jackie's the first one to donate to the institute down here.
It just seemed like the next logical thing to do, so it won't help me.
They might pick up something with her tumour that that might lead to developing something for the future generation. Yeah, I really don't know what the next steps could be, but it's time's ticking by, isn't it? We're just taking one day at a time, basically, with small goals to try and pursue.
We've got a relatively small number of primary brain tumour tissues in the biobank, and the reason for that is the difficulty of actually obtaining sufficient tissue from a brain tumour when it's diagnosed and operated on. A brain donation has a lot of value that is not immediately obvious. Firstly, a patient who's had a brain tumour has already had some surgery, some radiation, and usually some chemotherapy. And while we can do scans and various other things to try and identify the effects of those treatments on the normal brain as well as on the tumour, we're guessing about the molecular changes. Why do brain tumours develop resistance to radiation and chemotherapy? How do they grow throughout the brain as they progress once radiation and chemotherapy are no longer working? So they're the sort of things that we can work out through research if we have a brain tissue after treatment. We're learning about immunotherapy techniques that can be used to help manage brain tumours and possibly contribute to cure. We're learning more about how brain tumours grow. The neurosurgeons are learning about how to resect brain tumours better without damaging the normal brain structure. And as we learn more of these things, there are more and more questions that come up. Why don't we know about this aspect of brain tumour growth and development and treatment?